Alright, go. Introduce us.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick. Okay, listen.
No.
We're the NPC people,
What? Who?
aren't we?
We've got a new name.
NPC Mates. And
We are.
this is... What is this called nowadays?
With the NPCD.
It's just the NPC Mates
that's right.
Podcast. We're not the NPC.
We're the NPCD. And
We are not.
look, you know what this is. You know us. I'm
You're listening
Missy.
to this.
I'm a mess. To my right is
Wow.
Kane.
Wow. Plug in your Instagram.
Missy the best.
Stop. But seriously, you should check out my Instagram. Alright. Over there, there's Aaron.
Alright. It's taken
Hey,
almost a minute
how you
just to
doing?
get to Aaron.
And over there is Martin.
Can you shoot her, please? just straight to the head, quick and painless.
That's us. So,
What about me?
I said you.
Did you?
Oh my god.
I wasn't listening.
It's okay.
Give me my scissors.
Thank you, everyone,
Give her
for
a
listening
scissors.
and supporting and subscribing and
To
trolling
whatever
us.
this is.
Yeah, thanks and stuff. And leave reviews and stuff. Show your parents.
Don't get started.
And,
Show your parents again.
Don't
Huh?
show your parents.
You should definitely show your parents.
Why not the parents? That's weird.
Show your brother.
No, it's even weirder. Show your daughters.
Wow. Okay. Look, this has been probably the best
your daughter's
introduction.
friends.
I think Jamie would agree that I have definitely worked my way up to third with just the start. So,
I know it's a pretty sketchy
forgot.
start.
I forgot the listing.
The power rankings.
This is bullshit. I'm second. I'm fucking pissed.
Oh,
how you
please.
even start with me?
Wow.
Whatever. Other than being salty about the rankings, what's everyone been up to? Martin,
What?
doing games,
No.
shows?
No.
What you doing?
Not much.
Cool.
He's creating shows now.
That's right.
Shooting Rachel with gel blasters.
Okay, that's
Wait,
a
intentionally
police
this
matter.
time?
Yeah, intentionally this time.
Okay.
Running around the house shooting each other.
Like all marriages.
Sounds like some good adult fun.
It was.
Alright then. Well, Aaron, you still playing Death Stranding? You delivering some mail?
No. No, yeah, I'm playing Death Stranding.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
You watching things.
What?
You watching things.
I suppose. I don't know what it's called. It's on Netflix. Actually, it's got poisonous rain in it too. Bad rain in it too.
Really?
Is it the rain?
Maybe.
Is it in a different language and it's dubbed?
Yeah.
It's The Rain.
It's the rain.
That's what
Is
I'm
it good?
watching. Nah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
supposed to be
why we
really
didn't
good.
watch it.
It's alright.
Are you watching the dubbed or the subbed?
I watch it dubbed and subbed. I always have subs on.
Yeah.
On everything.
Mm.
It's the only way I can hear things.
With your eyes.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Kane, what
I'd give you more information, but it's more of a I watch it while I do other stuff show.
You watch a show that you
with
have-
subtitles.
You look at the subtitles and you do what you're doing.
Man, that's impractical.
Why?
I mean, I guess you are still listening. It is dubbed. But if it was subbed and you were just quickly trying to read
You
the
know what?
subtitles and
That's
then
probably-
doing something.
That's probably the best way to watch it because you're not looking at them like their mouths,
Yeah.
not syncing up or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can watch stuff like that. If I look at their mouths, I'm like, oh,
I swear
we
they've got
don't
the same
match.
team that do subtitles for international movies though.
Oh.
Like, because foreign movies. Because I can always tell it's dubbed, sorry, without even looking.
Yeah.
The voices, the way they talk, I know it. I know it every single time.
How do you know it?
I watched the 3% as well. That's another
Oh,
Netflix
I really
one.
want to watch that.
And I knew that because I started playing it, and then I was like washing the dishes, and then I'm like, wait a second, this is in English naturally.
There's one I watched. It was called Ghoul or something like that, and I didn't know it was dubbed until like 3 episodes in
Okay, what the fuck?
because they matched it to their mouths really good, and they used the same accent, and it looked like the voice suited the person that was doing it. And it was really well done.
I've
And
never had one that I was tricked on. Bloody, I also watched another series. Okay, so everyone can live basically indefinitely. Like, they've found a way to extend life almost indefinitely. And then there's these suicides, these people that don't want to live forever. And
I know that one.
oh, really?
Yeah, I
Is that a
started.
Netflix
And it's like a
show?
detective, and yeah, like
Yeah, I started
can't-
watching it not long ago.
Do you know what it's called?
No, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I've watched a fair few. But
Okay. Anyone been
Always
checking
watching
out
bitch.
Sabrina?
I
yeah,
finished
we're
it.
watching a few episodes in on Sabrina.
Are you on season 3?
Yeah, latest. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think so
Sabrina.
I feel like it's getting closer to like the comics, as in, like, wasn't it just like episodic in the comics? What it was
I
like?
never read them or
No
knew about it at
idea.
all. So
Alright, well then.
my only experience with Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, is the original show
Yeah, same.
Fair
with
enough.
the cat,
Yeah.
which is not in this one anymore.
He's in there.
The cat's still on it.
Yeah, where?
He
Name
barely does
when you saw
anything.
the cat
Last
in this
episode.
season, in this latest season. Name
what-
when you see the cat.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
He says you can't come with me.
Oh, you do see it.
I know you know.
you
You
go-
see it like once,
You
and
can't
then
come with me.
Yeah, that's what I remember as well.
I see it a few times. I saw it a few times. But I finished the season already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. The other one, ad vitam.
Oh, ad vitam, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I didn't remember it. I
I
won't
wouldn't-
remember it by the end of this episode.
I've already forgotten. What kind of name is that?
I know. I don't know why I chose
It's
it.
French.
Add vitamins.
Yeah, French.
It's a French movie, French series.
A lot
Oh.
of them are the ones that actually turn out to be okay story-wise. Horrible dubbing.
Oh yeah.
Are usually French
Oh.
Really, the French ones?
I gotta say,
or German as well. I
yeah,
think.
there's some really good German ones up there story wise, but because they're dubbed, I don't watch them. I have watched something else. It's October Faction.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, did you watch all of it?
Is it a dub?
How many
or is it-
episodes?
Oh.
Yeah, 80 came
Cool.
today.
Cool. Basically, yeah. No, that one looked really cool because it only just came out. Hey, like a week ago.
Something like that. I sat in a car for 6 hours on Friday, so I watched it all then.
What were you doing? Why were you in a car for 6 hours?
Rachel's car broke down on Friday, and I sat there on the Southern Expressway waiting for a tow truck that never showed up.
Good work.
Hmm.
We're going fast.
That
You
ended up
just show it
showing up.
yourself.
If you're
tow
like, it was hot, the aircon didn't work in the house well, so I just sat in the car with the aircon on
That's not a bad idea.
to get to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the car while it's on.
Well, you already said I'm a hobo, so might as well
Just
sleep in
chewing
the car.
through. Yeah, can you afford that petrol?
It's not as much as you'd think, actually, when it's in idle.
Leave the
No,
car
it's
to
still
silence.
pretty bad.
Well, it's not bad.
It's still
It doesn't
crap.
use it like if you were driving for 6
Can't
hours.
I like?
What about your battery? How's that going to go? Not
If the
moving?
engine's
Fine.
going, it's fine.
Really?
It's just not good for your car.
The
But
compressor is ran by the engine, not electricity.
Ah, okay.
The fan is ran by the battery.
So don't have the fan on.
While the engine's running, it's constantly turning the
Yeah.
alternator,
You-
which is charging
you,
the battery.
You should at least break even while,
Okay.
while it's idle.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll just start sleeping in my car.
Depends on your car too, because there's some most cars. Once the car's started, you can take the engine out.
you can
the
take
bat-
the engine out.
You can take the battery out,
And it'll still run.
and it will still run.
off the alternator.
Yeah.
Note to self: do not take engine out.
Everyone's just gotten this really terrible car advice from Martin. They're like, "It's okay. I heard on a podcast you can take the engine out as
Take
long as the
the
car's started."
battery out.
Like, if it, like, think, if it was like a 45 degree day, and
Yes.
it's only going to get down to like 35 at night or some bullshit because it's a heat wave, and you've got to use half a tank of petrol to get through a night's sleep, that's a good deal, man. I'll fucking do that.
It's not a good deal.
Wouldn't it
Why?
be easy to
You
go to
can't.
like a motel or hotel that has?
Why? What? Half a tank of petrol is what, like?
Depends on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
$30 to me.
yeah, maybe $30.
That's more like 40.
You're not getting a hotel room for $30.
Not a
really,
good one.
really dingy one.
I don't even know if you'll get a hostel for $30 in Adelaide, and that wouldn't have air conditioning.
You'll have air conditioning. It's mandatory.
So my point is valid still.
Well,
Yeah, but my car can't handle anything over like 32. So
Yeah, but it's just going to be idle, man.
no, but I mean the aircon. Like
I'm sure it could if there was no direct sunlight on it.
You know, remember that car's black. That just soaks in the heat.
yeah, no,
pretty
it
bad.
does. for like no matter what, even if it's under the fucking veranda, carport, whatever, for like at least 3 to 4 hours of the day, sun is hitting it from the side.
Yeah,
So
but this is
it's
at the
heating
middle of
up.
the night, so
Maybe
But-
I'll have to test it when I become a hobo.
I want to get an RV. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to live in my car.
Or
You're so
you
weird.
go into VR. It's cheaper, and you just experience.
An RV in the VR. That's the goal.
That's really good.
So-
You're like, ah.
I like the idea of being able to drive somewhere and just
Go
get
to
out of the
bed.
driver's seat and like go watch some TV in an air-conditioned room and like just eat and go to bed where I am.
You
I
should
don't,
rent
I don't know
one.
why.
Drive across Australia for 6 months.
I reckon I
6
could do it.
months?
He'd get lost.
I'd never get out of the car though. I have no desire to get out of the
You're
car.
not
Yeah,
gonna
you-
look at the beach or.
Yeah, he is
Oh, no,
from
I'll-
the RV.
From the driver's seat, I'll drive to the beach car park, look out at the splendor,
You're like, ah.
and then
damn.
enjoy that in my comfort.
There's just a slight hill in front of the beach. You're like, ah, shit.
So you
I'm
won't
never
even
gonna
buy,
see that one.
And you move on.
You're not gonna buy groceries or toiletries.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not good for that. But
Yeah, even
an
I'll have
RV.
them delivered.
Wait,
Have them delivered to my car.
Oh.
Out the
That-
front
my
of the
God.
shopping. Like I drive to the shop,
Yeah.
park in the car park,
Yeah.
and have them deliver it to them in the drive.
because
In
they
the,
use click and collect at Coles, they could just bring him out to you
Yeah, they will
nowadays.
bring it out to you.
done.
Then they're like, "Oh, can you get out and help us?" And you're like, "No."
Nope, won't
No.
be doing that. In fact, while you're there, can you fill us up with this jerry can I have?
All right. So your retirement plan is a little different to what I imagined, but you know, a goal's a goal.
I don't think Amy would be up for it.
Oh, so she is invited.
But luckily, like,
You can
during
always-
the divorce, I'll be able to afford the RV.
I was gonna say, if you take her along, you just get her to get out the car.
How much is a
constantly.
good RV?
Expensive.
Like a lot.
Almost
What?
the price of some houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
You can get,
Yeah.
like, normal ones for, like, what?
30
80?
grand. No,
Oh,
you
you're talking like, that's a really basic one. I'm
can
just
get a
talk-
basic bus.
a comfortable one, like 80 to 100,000, but you can spend 200,000-300,000 if you want.
Yeah.
So you're not dividing the house and getting an RV. a
There's
good
a-
one, anyway.
I was gonna say there's an RV bus one that I like the look of, where the side of it opens up and a small car comes out, and then you just get into that and drive off.
Wicked.
That's excessive. Sounds like something out of Final Fantasy fucking Fast 9. God damn.
Keep saying Final Fantasy.
I keep calling the new Fast and Furious movie Final Fantasy.
I hope it's the final one.
Yeah, well,
I think it is.
it'll never be the final.
Maybe
They're
Han's
just gonna
back.
keep doing it.
if they pull in another billion, probably not the last one.
How? How is it making that much? Why are people going to see it at the cinemas?
Always.
Like, it's definitely I can wait until this is on fucking Netflix.
People like
DVD.
cars.
Not DVD anymore.
Look, people like cars and they like action and they like superheroes, and that's basically what this
No, I think
movie
it's
is.
it's basically people that just rock up at the cinema for a date. They don't know what they're gonna watch, like, and they're like, "This is just a first date. We're gonna go to the movies." They're like, "What do you want to see?" "I don't know. What's on?" "Fast and Furious." "All right, let's go see it." That's
You
it.
not
That's where they
understand.
got their billion.
How popular cars are.
To fucking certain demographic.
Like, do you want to know what the most popular podcast is in the world?
This one.
You wish.
I don't know. We'd have people coming after us.
Yeah,
if it
but
wasn't.
like, I'm not talking about the quantity of people that like it. Because Jamie dislikes it so much that it makes up for every other person not listening
So
to
we're
it.
the most popular because of Jamie's enthusiasm.
Yes,
Is
Yeah,
he that
I don't
enthusiastic?
know.
I think so. Inside, he's still supporting us.
It's true, it's true.
It's so weird.
Well, Car Talk, anyway, is the most popular podcast in the world.
Really,
Yeah.
car talk.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine they're all just making car noises, like pretending that the cars
They will
are
talk to
moving.
each other like cars.
It's like
I can't do it anymore.
Just
Oh.
vroom.
for 2 hours
you
once a week.
people are sad.
I doubt that's it. I really do, but I'd like if it was.
Probably very informative car talk.
I would listen to that to go to sleep, like real quiet.
Room noises or car talk?
Yeah, like car noises.
You'd listen
But
to car
people
noises.
doing the car noises.
Why?
Because don't you think it would be kind of soothing?
No, I hate cars.
Okay.
Depends on the car noise.
What car noise is nice to you?
A nice electric car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like the sounds of the new Teslas.
You mean they basically don't make any sound?
I
I feel like I'm
haven't
listening
heard
to a Tesla ASMR.
them. Pretending to be rich.
It's just white noise.
Rich white noise.
What?
You're
Rich
fucking
white
weird.
noise.
Look,
She's just dreaming of having a house and not being a hobo.
basically,
Wait, what? Why are you a hobo?
She doesn't have a house.
I do have a house.
You live in this house, don't you?
Yeah, but they say that I don't and that I'm a hobo and I'm just squatting.
Is that what they say?
Ever since I moved in here, Kane's like, oh, you poor little hobo. Just all the time.
Oh, wait, is that because of the how things went down?
No, just because he's an arsehole.
Oh.
And
Wow.
now Martin jumps
I
in.
did tell you.
Yeah, I know. I feel like your warning should have been stronger. Because you laugh at the end of them. I'm like, oh, it's funny. No,
I laugh because it's funny to me.
I'm suffering here.
I'm suffering here. You don't watch Rick and Morty, do you?
No.
Ah, fucking
You
losers.
should. It's actually quite interesting.
Have you watched it now?
I'm up to date with what's on Netflix anyway.
Oh, cool. You know the episode where he's like Little Rick?
Oh,
And
yeah.
like he's subconsciously like wanting to get out, and he's like all his songs are about wanting to escape. That's
I guess I'll make songs.
with your angst.
That's all I have.
Hey, did you mention what episode we're up to?
No. What number are we up to? 44.
Yeah, this
God, nobody knows.
This has been the longest intro ever.
Yeah? It's a good one.
Oh yeah, we still got a movie to talk about.
You
Yeah.
really don't want to talk about this movie, do you?
Well, before,
a good one.
before we get into the movie, Kane played a vampire game.
Kane's been playing a vampire game for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
It's been 2 weeks.
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's been
At least a
2
week.
weeks of
So
streaming.
done with this game.
That's a long time for you on a random game.
Yeah.
I was more coming back to it and like finishing what I started a long time ago.
But restarting the game, so it's taking
You
longer.
got to restart it.
I know.
It's really hard to continue from an old save.
Because you don't remember anyone or the missions or where the
But
fuck
like
stuff
now playing it
is.
again, I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care.
But you can't stop. You've got to see it through now.
Yeah, but it feels like I'm only halfway.
Got a platinum it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's
never
what I
happening.
said. Well, there we do go. Now we've got to talk about Aaron's movie. And the criteria was it had to be a movie with some romance in it. Because it's Valentine's Day soon. And we're all about love.
I think
So,
it was a little bit of a stretch.
It had some romance in it.
There was definitely... I'm going to say this. I like how the couple overcomes every, like, challenge in their relationship. Mm-hmm. And no matter what happens, they're committed to each other.
are they though?
Yep.
Ow! Kane just stood on my foot, everyone.
Keep moving them.
Call the police.
You shouldn't have such big feet.
I've tried.
You've tried to have smaller feet?
Yeah.
Well, you're not Asian enough then.
No.
Right.
Well, there's one of Jamie's criteria.
Racist
Basically.
joke.
Yeah.
Is that part of his criteria?
He
Yep.
says Martin's got 3 jokes he hits on that he enjoys.
God,
it's-
that's going to move him up the ranks.
What
I've
was
got
it?
to watch
Racism,
myself.
sexism, and suicide.
Suicide.
Yeah. That was it. He summed you up in 3 things.
That's pretty much me.
Yeah.
Did he do that to all of us?
I asked him to, but he pussied out and went to bed. He said that you were complicated or something.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, no, he went to bed.
Did he say he was complicated? Or he said it's hard to describe Aaron. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why is that? And he's like, good night. And I'm like, cool.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, you're second, so I'm going to assume it's a good thing.
Jesus.
Amen.
Don't. All right, more about the movie.
Look, all right, first off, Why did you pick this movie?
Yeah, why this?
Like-
I don't know. I didn't even mean it. And then I just didn't say anything else. I forgot about it. I rang Kane yesterday. Asked him what we're watching. And
You
I'm like,
did not.
oh,
Do you know how
fuck.
hard this movie was to find?
It was,
It was on Stan.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to
it
pay
was
for
on Stan?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking just went straight to iTunes because I could be bothered looking.
Well,
Pay my $4.99.
That's so
you could have got
lazy.
Stan for that.
I have Stan. I usually do the rounds, but it's
Yeah, I
never
know,
on
but
anything.
I just went
Just
like
Google it.
quickly. Wait,
No, because it's always the American bullshit.
No, but if you Google the film, it'll say to you available on, and it'll say like
Oh,
Netflix
wait.
Australia, Netflix America, Stan,
Yeah, I've done that a couple
premium,
of times. I keep forgetting
whatever the
about
fuck.
it, but
yeah,
it kind of works.
yeah,
No, it doesn't.
You can just Google where to
Choose not to
stream.
believe
Was
you.
it? Where is it streaming or something?
yeah,
Oh, this wasn't successful financially.
wasn't it?
All right, let's go through the rounds. So, Splice, 2009. That's 11 years ago.
Wait, was it that long ago we watched it, or we just watched it while it was old?
We probably watched we watched it like what 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Maybe?
so it must have just already been old.
So 5.7 on IMDb, 76 Rotten Tomatoes, 66 Metacritic, and 77 Google. So
So
Google
glowing-
users,
Glowing reviews.
They're not loving this.
it's
Not even the Google users like it. That's as low as you get.
yeah, like it's very
It's
what'd you
the
call it,
rape.
mediocre, I guess.
It's just the rape. It brings down the score. Makes
What do you
people
mean? That's what
sad.
gave it anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say for Rotten Tomatoes, that probably put it up. So
What rape? There was no rape in this movie.
There
It's
literally was.
rape.
She never said no, so...
She wasn't fighting. She just let it happen.
Oh my god. Are we going to have to watch this again?
I think it
Right.
was like because she felt bad about her husband, so she just needs to be even Steven.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe actually when I watched it.
I just figured when something's eyes are that close together, you just shut up. So
Really?
She just felt it and liked it. And wasn't raped then.
No.
get some of that monster
Yeah,
dick.
no, it's still
I
right.
think the screaming is probably what gave it away for
She
me.
was just laying there quietly.
That's because she wanted to die.
Nah, she liked it.
No, she definitely wanted to die. Her weird alien child changed gender and then impregnated her. I don't think that was a good time.
Oh wait, so this movie had a budget of 30 million and a box office of 26.9.
But, yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
I was about to say, at least, like, the child's going to be related to her. But I'm like, of course, it's her child. Regardless if it's her child
Talk
with her
about-
child.
It's double her
It's
child.
double related to her.
Wait. Does that mean
That
it's,
child is mostly her.
it's her child and her grandchild?
The one coming out of her at the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Ugh.
Like, I'm a
Sweet
grandma and a ma at
home
once.
Alabama.
It's not good.
That's funny.
Actually, depends on... Did she use her DNA or her actual egg?
I think she used the egg.
Yeah.
If it's her egg, then yeah, there'd be her child and her grandchild
No,
coming
I
out.
didn't. I thought they just had like eggs at the
No,
place.
she used...
You don't
That
just
was a
have
huge part of
eggs.
it. She used her
Well, when
own
she
egg.
what quickly?
No, she had it on the thing already. Because
Yeah,
she had
'cause-
planned it.
The brother of Adrian Brody. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know his in character
Good
name.
old Adam Brody.
Adam Brody.
No, it's Adrian.
It's Adrian.
Idiot.
Actually,
He
wait,
spoke to his brother, and he's the one who clued us in. Because he said her results.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we should mention David
Clive.
Is it Hewlett?
Hewitt? Where?
Look, the doctor from
Hewlett.
Stargate Atlantis
Oh,
is
yeah.
in this. Adrian Brody, he's done some things.
Yeah, this.
He's done
Yeah,
things.
He looks like a basset hound.
Leave him alone. Wait, was he in Mimic? Oh, no. Mimic is just one of those weird movies as well. Hey, Species! Yeah, that's kind of what this is like.
But not as hot.
Not as hot.
Is it because of the eyes?
Because of a lot of things.
This is called a lot of things.
This movie was just weird.
There's so many things.
I thought you'd love this movie, Aaron. It's all about genetics.
I know what it's about. What's this?
I know.
I wish I
Sad
hadn't
ending.
chose it.
Genetics didn't win.
But you got to like think that can't be the real ending. Like I swear they didn't like their original ending, and this is what they came up with because that last chick is so out of character, and also it's so unbelievable that like no one's going to jail. How do they cover everything up?
Big
Because
corporation.
of the advances in science. And there's only one person left alive.
Yeah, I know. That
Yeah.
makes it harder.
No.
Because where are they? What are people saying? His brother and him died, and the other scientist guy died.
It was a tragic science accident. It happens all the
I
time.
kind of felt like the fact you bring that up before when she's got the rock and she's about to kill it quickly stabs him.
I know, what a cunt, hey.
And then it's kind of like, and then it like, she kills it and then it pans to the end. And I was always wondering if the ending was going to be before it kills him, you know, she kills it with the rock and then it's kind of like them cleaning up the mess sort of thing or just something else. Because I know what you mean that that ending feels either quickly shot or just a tad out of place.
Yeah, it felt weird. Like, and that lady at the end, she seemed out of character too.
No, but she's protecting an asset at that point. Like,
Yeah, I know, but she still did not feel the same. She goes up and hugs her at the end.
That, yeah, I know, it felt
awkward.
weird. It felt so weird, that part.
yeah, I don't like that the end of the film is them having the weird embrace in front of the window, really close to the end of the window, facing weird. Like, it was an awkward positioning.
It was strange.
But, like, I don't know. I don't have an issue with the ending, really.
I think they were hoping the movie was going to do better, so they could get a second one.
Yeah,
Continue on.
probably.
I'm
second
still
one
up for a
would be-
second one.
The second one could be anything.
Splice
Just
2.
the splicing.
She has the baby and
Splicing.
immediately stomps it.
No. It's coming out of her like the alien.
Yeah, it's just maybe that's why they didn't do another one because it's just busting out of her.
It busted out of its own freaking...
Yeah, weird
yeah,
sack
actually,
thing.
that's
Sack.
true.
Its fake womb.
Yeah. Ugh.
Does this movie have like a lot of connections throughout it? You know, like something happens at the beginning and then it kind of happens near the like the end.
No.
No? Not that I
She
can
was
think of.
treated bad, so then she treats her. Like,
Oh, you mean in that way?
yeah.
Well, I mean, all that really happened was she was reluctant to have a kid. And
But
then,
she wanted something.
Yeah, and then it was kind of like, as soon as she got back to her old house where she grew up and all the memories came back, she became like a bit of a shit person.
She became like her mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then they sorted that out, you know? He was like, do better, and she's like, shit, my bad, and then she was doing better, but it was too late. Far too late.
Was it?
When you brutalize your little alien baby, they don't like that.
How did they just let it... It was dangerous. Like, when they got to the friggin... the farm, it's like... It's bigger than them. It has a tail that can stab you.
Yeah, but they think at that point that she's got like a childlike mentality still. So they're like, come on, go inside the barn. And she's like, fuck off.
It just runs off screaming.
To
Yeah.
eat a
Then eats a rabbit.
Yeah. She was hungry because she'd never eaten meat.
I do hate that thing's voice at the end when it's male.
What about... let's talk
yeah.
about when it first hatched.
Okay.
The thing that looks like Panda.
What?
It
No,
looked so
first
weird.
just looks like a giant sperm tadpole thing.
Yeah,
Then
Panda.
it's like got legs and the eyes are
When
so
it looks
creepy.
kind of like a rabbit with tiny, tiny
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus hands.
Yeah, but how does it still look ugly?
It's adorable.
It is not.
It's so cute.
It's
It
kinda
looked
cute.
ugly the whole way through.
It's got like
No, it
weird
got
features
uglier.
Where you're like, oh, that's no,
No,
it's not.
it's ugly, then it's cute, and then it's ugly for the rest of it.
It was ugly from the start
No.
to the finish.
When it looks like that weird kangaroo thing, it's adorable. With its little nose tentacles.
No, because when they're holding it and it's like spitting up its food, I think that's
that's-
when it throws me off.
No, that's disgusting. But when it's eating the Tic Tacs, like,
Yeah.
That's all right, I suppose.
and you just keep feeding it Tic Tacs forever. That's why I was so angry. It was just always on a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking thing, and
Diabetes.
the way it squealed.
Yeah, the sound was
Oh.
so annoying. It reminded me of the Babadook.
Why didn't anyone question the freaking sounds coming from the air conditioners?
I
You
know.
turned up the shitty music.
But before that, though,
But you could still hear it too. It's like a horrible monster sound coming from the roof. And everyone's like, anyway, back to business. I guess they're used to weird shit, but
Yeah, maybe.
that was a bit of a plot hole for me. I was like, you can clearly fucking hear it. Maybe they all have hearing
But see,
problems.
no, Aaron made a good pick with this movie because it is truly just about the couple,
Yeah.
hidden by the whole Splice thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the creature. The movie was just a drama about the couple.
And they're a great couple. She catches him sleeping with her daughter thing, and she still forgives him.
Well, They had a job to do. I don't know if they were forgiving.
No,
Although
she
was
forgave him.
she was reasonably understanding, I think. She's like, we've all fucked up.
We've all fucked it.
I cut it with a knife. You stabbed it with a dick.
Yeah, things happened.
Yep.
It
So-
would have made more sense if it did like a pheromone thing on him.
I think it did.
Oh, it would have
I
been
kinda
better
got the
if he
idea.
like came up with that excuse. I might say it had pheromones or something.
But I got that
What are you
vibe,
doing, man?
like when she was sort of like hypnotizing him
Yeah.
with the water tank and everything. Like, I
How
think
did she know he's looking?
Yeah, I know.
Because she's magic.
It's not magic. That wasn't spliced into her.
She's got Dumbledore DNA.
Fuck off.
Well, then she wouldn't have to like. She would have changed gender and then fucked him.
No.
And was she gonna kill him when she was sleeping with him, or was it just showing that her tail regrew?
I think it was just showing the tail.
Yeah.
Really.
Felt like I got that feeling,
Yeah.
but they did it poorly because it made it seem like she was gonna like have sex with him, then
And
kill
then
him.
kill like what? Maybe one
I-
of the creatures spliced into her would have
Yeah.
done, kind of thing.
I kind of got the impression that, like, as she
Like
reached
Species.
sexual maturity, her little stinger came back. Like, oh, yay.
No, I just think it regrew.
She just got
She was
excited
part
and
frog.
popped out.
Yeah. Yep.
What about the how they got this far at all with their original creatures? They're some ugly fuckers.
Yeah. I don't quite understand how they even knew if one was male or female, and
I'm sure there's
It's
ways to
weird.
tell.
Yeah, think about it. This movie's got a lot of good scenes because those two creatures in the room and like the big presentation.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's one of the
it's
best
so
scenes.
brutal.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Well, it's so over the top though. It basically the glass shatters and then just goo comes out. How did they do that with little stingers? How do they rip each
They're
other?
tearing into each other.
It doesn't matter. Like
They're
you
just
can't.
blood sacks.
Yeah.
They're just blood sacks.
No.
Sacks
You're
of
a
blood.
thought-
Thoughtful blood sacks.
Thoughtful blood sacks.
Yeah. And then when you stab it, it's just like you've hit a carotid artery because the whole blood bag
Whole
is a
thing
carotid
is
artery.
Oh, it's just an artery.
Yeah.
It's a living artery.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a scientist.
You remember, it sucks because we've all seen it, because I would like to have known, did anyone think that was going to happen when they got the idea that it was kind of changing?
When I first watched it, when it first came out, like I immediately went and rented it as a new release.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching it with my dad, a friend,
Oh,
and
awesome.
my brother. We all sat there and watched it together, and we were like, awkward.
Incest.
But I remember sitting there and being like, I wonder if it's kind of like those lizards. Because I think we just watched Jurassic Park or something. Like
Oh,
something
yeah.
that had a sex change in it. And I remember being like,
Jurassic
nah,
Park.
blobs don't change gender. And then when it happened, I was like, I wish I'd said this out loud. I'd feel so fucking smart right now. But no. And all of us were just disgusted by the blood bags. So
Yeah.
good times.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, she's changing gender.
Yeah, whenever you hear
We'll
like
call
little
that.
hints like that, like where a side but semi-important character
That's
says
a
something.
Hollywood movie, like in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
lead you down the path.
Yeah.
But fucking,
Well, if it's like, it's a simple thing, but that's considered done well, because a lot of movies miss those little
Cues.
hints and cues, yeah.
I think it was done
I knew
pretty well.
I knew they were going to sleep together the moment I knew, like,
The
saw
fact
it
you
in
say
bed.
that is so fucking weird. Like, I knew they were going to sleep together when it was a rat fucking kangaroo thing.
No, the minute she gets like to that point where she eyeballs him one day, he's like, "Oh shit, I think I like it," and then you can just tell.
Nah. It was back. It wasn't when it was a kangaroo.
You gonna fuck that,
It's
right?
when she saw them sleeping together.
Yeah, that's when as soon as I saw her in the
Oh
background.
yeah, exactly.
He's sleeping with her.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
the
that could have
minute-
just been him
They're
tripping
gonna
balls.
fuck.
Nah, he makes weird like eye contact with her, and he's like, "Should I stop, or will this be a power play?" And he's like, "Power play," and then yeah, she hops back to her room with her freaky little bird legs, and
Oh, those legs. Those weird legs.
yeah,
like dog
I
legs.
really hate her legs.
Oh, that's like the best part of the sex scene. Where the legs take the shirt off.
Ugh, it's so gross. No, I thought the tail was good.
The
How she
tail.
just like grabs the thing behind him and like
Oh,
straps him
and
in
pulls
like a
him in.
seatbelt.
Yeah, but then the scene just cuts to just normal.
Yeah, I know. What's with that?
I think Adrian Brody was scared.
So he wanted to take back some power.
Yeah.
Maybe the director realized it was like, this is a little too porn-like.
He's like, this is exactly like it is in my journal, but I feel like the crew's uncomfortable.
He's like, look at the pictures.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's not weird.
It's like, this scene goes for 10 minutes.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna say it was a very long fucking movie.
It was not.
No,
not.
it
It's
really
like
An
wasn't.
hour or 40 minutes.
It seemed like a very long movie.
I get
It's an
that.
hour 47. It's just below that, like... If you were feeling bored by it, you could feel like, this is going over a couple hours kind of thing.
I don't know. 2 hours is like technically when I'm like, oh, that's a long movie.
Yeah.
Anything under 2 hours, I'm like, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, anything under 2 hours these days, it's just like 2 episodes of a show.
Yeah. Like, that's nothing nowadays.
This seemed like it went for a lot longer than that.
No. She's so freaky as a child.
Yeah, the child
The
thing
child
is
one
weird.
is like not
That
great.
that smile.
Yeah.
Weirds
Have you
me
seen
out.
that actress? Because
I'll
that's
show
just
you
her
the
normal
actress.
mouth.
She was there. She was a picture of it.
I feel actually.
Her normal smile is fucking weird.
Okay, she still looks like it. And
Yes.
there's a plushie.
I know, it's so cute.
Oh my god! I want
Wait,
to
what's
watch it.
that? I didn't see that.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Sorry,
Is
guys.
that like a prototype?
look
The
how
baby
cute
one?
it is.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
cute.
I love it.
No.
Do you think it was the whore makeup that got him?
After crying, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Why after crying?
Could at least put some hair on her.
I don't know.
Give her
They
a
should have
wig.
put a wig on her.
Yeah. I thought when she was looking at the Barbie thing and
I
like
thought she
looking
was
at the
going to
hair,
shave the hair on the Barbie.
like
Yeah,
I thought she was
I
going to
thought
try
the
and
same.
make hair out of something.
A cat.
I thought that I remembered her trying on a wig, and then when it never happened, I'm like, I guess that's something from a different movie, and
That's
I
probably
I
it.
never got any satisfaction from that.
The cover of it.
That's
It's funny,
not what
I
it looks
remember
like.
seeing-
That looks like Chucky.
I remember seeing Splice like on the shelf in fucking Blockbuster for so long and just being like, that looks weird, but we never got it. And it was only on a movie night where we decided to just, I think, randomly just went, fuck it, just this, and that was it, and it got picked.
God.
And we watched it with the whole family.
Nice.
Good family watching.
Yeah, well, you guys are hella into incest, so you would have had a good time.
You think that one's weird? Watch I Spit on Your Grave with the family. It's got actually like 20 minutes of rape.
It's probably not one to watch with your parents, but you know.
It's a good movie.
Look at the male one. It's so creepy.
I do hate the male one.
Like, it looks like it's going to be buff, and then he's
Oh,
like scrawny
like
as
the
fuck.
final
Yeah.
form when it comes out of the water.
Yeah.
And it's just this skinny thing, and you're
Yeah.
like, ew.
It's like the fucking Tom Cruise from The Mechanic, was it?
The Tom Cruise.
No, what's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
You're like, it's just like Tom Cruise.
What's the mechanic?
Just Tom Cruise.
Do you mean the machinist?
The Machinist.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
The Mechanic, isn't that a Jason Statham movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
I was thinking
If
The
he looked
Machinist.
like Jason Statham,
I got none of that right. I'm glad you just pieced it together.
that might have been better. You know what? From now on, I'm just going to picture the creature as Jason Statham.
That's how I picture it anyway,
Jesus.
with his accent.
What did he say? Inside you at the end?
Yeah, she's like, what do you want? And he's
Inside
like,
you.
inside you. And she's like, fuck no.
Gives
Because
it-
she knew. As soon as he said it, she knew.
Yeah, because he told her.
No, it was a repeaty thingy.
A what?
It was meaningful, meant to punish her.
Why?
Because he was like, you were my mother, and you were all like, ooh, I'm inside you, and we're bonded, and meh, meh. And he's like, I'm going to fuck you up, Mum.
I don't think that's what it meant.
It was a play on her saying it. He did
That's
it
what I
to
was
be
saying.
psychologically.
This movie has like things
Yeah.
that play back to old things.
He
in
was
it.
a psychological mindfuck.
And it's like
And
how
not a literal fuck.
Adrian Brody tries to drown her in the fucking bath, and so he
Mm-hmm.
drowns him in the fucking pool of water, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
What? There's a lot. I wish I wrote it down. There's a bunch of things that all kind of like tie back together.
So it's like a deeper storyline than people give it credit
Not
for.
just deeper story. I think it's more
Thoughtful.
like, hey, this happened and now it's happening here. Hey, this happened
Yeah.
here and now it's happening here, kind of thing.
Can you click on the top right picture?
What?
Look at it when it's all cute as little whiskies. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Also, the back of its head's an ass.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck the back of that head.
Yeah. Kane.
Skull fuck it.
What the hell?
That's what Aaron was thinking when he saw it. He said he knew. He knew from that point when he saw that arse
He
head.
didn't mean when it was a rabbit.
Yes, he did.
Alright, they're having sex with that. That's just in the sack.
You're like, I thought it was the weird sack creatures, but
You guys are disturbing.
They're just living fleshlights.
Yeah.
is this a movie you recommend to everyone?
Yeah. Obviously.
Everyone.
Show your grandparents.
Show your daughters.
Show your grandparents.
Don't show your daughters.
Show your children.
This is
Like if you're grooming them, show them.
Ew.
All right. What demographic is this movie for?
Us.
People like Aaron.
Fuck off. You
Nah,
loved it.
dead set though. It's literally.
I was
Hey, this
disappointed that I
movie.
chose this.
This movie caters to a lot. All right. It's got a creature. So
It's got a creature.
creature. Monster fans. Creature fans.
Yep.
It's what is it? Sci-fi. So a lot of people that like genetics and sci-fi and
Furries
shit.
sleeping with the creature.
Furries.
Furries,
People
yeah.
that like rape.
Fucking hell.
Pedophiles.
Pedophiles.
That creature's
Why?
technically
It's not a
underage.
child
No,
anymore.
she's technically like 18 at this point.
she's
She's
old,
like
man.
18 days.
Yeah, exactly.
She's at a week old.
Yeah, so she's 18.
How old is she?
I don't know.
They-
about-
there- was there a
There's grass on the
timeline?
pitch, but there wasn't any grass.
Wait,
on the
they
pitch.
said days.
Jesus
was
Christ.
was it days every like for minutes, every minute or something like that?
Yeah,
So
so she old.
Yeah, she's old.
She's
she's
older
actually,
than he
yeah, she's
is.
pretty old.
Yeah.
But there are animals that like age on not a
Yeah, I know.
consistent
She's a moth.
level.
Well, it's like baby Yoda. He's 50. So
No, but I meant like they can age at different rates compared to a human. So at 1 year, like a dog is
7.
we
like
always say
7
like
human years.
7 human years.
But by 7, they're not going up by 7 years.
yeah.
It goes up by like 2 and 3 and stuff like that. It's not a straight. It's not a parallel curve. I can't think of the term.
Parallel curve.
Yeah, like it curves.
Yeah.
But it's not parallel to a human.
Like a bell curve.
It definitely doesn't go back down.
Yeah, the years speed up and then they come back down.
What the fuck? Is that rain?
That's wind.
Too tired.
Something.
All right. Anything else?
Well,
Greatest movie ever?
you don't actually think that.
No, I don't.
I just want to put it out there so that we don't have to take time and like waste time on this. Everyone already knows that for Fuck, Marry, Kill, it's just Dren for all three. So we can skip
but
it.
which stage in her life?
The rabbit.
Can hop out all day.
I don't want to look after any of this creature. At no point was it
It
good to look
screams
after.
a
It just
shit,
screams and makes weird noises all the time.
It's like a little velociraptor with nipples.
They could have chose someone with like actual breasts. Made it look female.
She does look female.
I don't know
Or
about
about-
that.
Are you implying that small-breasted women are not really female?
No.
Yes.
No, they're not.
No, that's what he's saying. You
Ah,
heard it
they're
here
not
first.
I
female.
wasn't implying anything. I was saying it. No.
You're in
I don't mean
trouble.
that.
You're actually in trouble.
But still.
Like, if you got nothing else to say, what is your least favorite scene in the whole movie?
The throwing up. I'm like, stop feeding that shit to it.
The feeding part is it's just disgusting.
Like, my favorite scene is when he was drowning. I'm like, thank God. Thank God. And then I'm like, oh, no, it's not going to be dead, is it? It's no movie otherwise.
Well, they could have continued on.
Yeah. It would have been boring. If everything was, like, all the movie was after the creature's dead. What kind of fucking monster movie is that?
Well, there was still the blobs.
This blob could have evolved.
Yeah.
Into a bigger blob.
And it would have just become the blob.
I think, here's the thing. I can't technically say that when she kills the cat is my least favourite. because I like the fact that she does it to be
Spiteful.
Yeah.
spiteful to the mum. It's like, oh, I can have it back now. Fuck you. Stab, stab, stab. So I like the fact that she's right in her face and actually doing the first openly aggressive thing towards them.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah,
But actually aggressive.
but it makes me
Straight up
sad
aggressive.
because.
But no, passive aggressive to the mum.
Yeah.
But it makes me sad because then the cat's dead.
Yeah, instead.
Oh, poor cat.
At least she didn't eat it.
I think I don't like the bit on the roof when she gets her wings that much.
Yeah.
It
that
felt a
would've
bit
been-
weird.
That looked weird.
Yeah.
They're more for show.
They wanted it to be a big moment, so they did it in slow motion,
It
and
didn't
she
feel like
did
a big
screeching.
moment.
No, I think they did it wrong. The timing was wrong, and so it was like, okay, it's a bird, and then the dad's like, "Don't leave, we love you," and then she's like, "Yeah, you fucking do," and she knew.
Yeah, like we didn't need the wings moment.
Nah, she should have just been. Although I guess if she wasn't going to fly away, what's the point?
I feel like
The
there's
wings moment should have only came out when they were sleeping together.
Yeah, that would have been a
But-
better reveal.
Yeah.
We'll write to them. Vincenzo Natali, we got information for you.
For when they remake this movie.
Yeah. For the remastered, re-release, whatever the fuck. What is it called when they remake something? Just a remake?
It's a remake.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie, don't take points off because I'm dumb.
Jamie ranks us, by the way.
Meh. No one really cares.
You're third.
Scoring us.
I'm too
Don't
high.
you think that's bullshit?
I'm way too high.
That's what I think.
You only
Oh,
think that
Jesus.
because I'm above you.
Yeah.
Alright, what's everyone's favourite scene?
The credits.
Yeah.
How is it not?
Oh, no, wait. I've changed my mind quickly. My least favourite scene is when the woman's comforting her by the window really weird.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
wait, yeah. I hate that scene.
It's really weird.
It's almost
I
as
feel
bad
like
as
it's
the
not
vomit.
fair because a lot of the movies, like, I don't know, would you put this in the. It's somewhat horror.
Mm-hmm.
Is like.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't call this
The
horror.
endings are always weird.
I do like. There was a part I liked, but now I can't think of it. Oh, I guess I liked when she was like excited to go in the water. I think maybe my favorite might be when he drowns her and she has aquatic lungs, because you can tell that he's doing it because like he wants her to
Amphibious
die.
lungs.
Yep. Lizard frog lungs. And yeah, I don't know. I like, because obviously you know she's not going to die because then there wouldn't be a movie. And then obviously the mum's like, you knew, right? Right? And he's like,
"Yeah."
for sure, babe. I
For
wasn't
shiz.
killing this kangaroo. So I like it.
But it wasn't a kangaroo at that point. It was already the girl
Well,
in the dress, wasn't it?
yeah, but
Yeah.
she's always got weird legs.
Yeah, I know.
There's always a kangaroo at heart.
Look past that.
Can look past the kangaroo.
See the true lizard in her. I hate how when she was trying to show it letters, like it has to turn its head
Yeah, that was weird.
to see, because its eyes are too far, like on the side of its head.
Yeah.
It disturbs me.
What was your favourite scenes?
Any scene with Rodney in it.
Rodney?
McKay.
Rodney?
Rodney McKay.
Is that
Ah.
that man?
Even when he dies? Real quick.
I like it when he's in the tree.
He goes from Stargate to this.
I like it when he's in the tree. And then nothing else.
Yeah, no, that was it. He really annoyed me. And then when he was in the tree, I was like, that sucks. So,
Actually, for me, I'm going to say the dislike is probably the killing. It's just so, like, horror movie, fast, and just swoops down. Like, this thing's got the tiniest wings. It's so fast that they can't even see it. Like,
I think, if anything, it might be able to glide down from the tree.
yeah, it's probably gliding.
Not
But-
fucking fly. It's not carrying people up into the air with those arms.
It probably didn't. It could have jumped pretty high, pretty quick.
Maybe.
maybe it's a
Those legs.
grasshopper.
It's definitely hops. But favourite, obviously, I already said, the two creatures, that whole presentation.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
It's so brutal.
How'd they not think that was going to happen, giving it frog DNA?
I know.
Mm.
Everyone
They
knows
didn't
that
watch
when
Jurassic
you splice
Park.
frogs, they change gender.
Life finds a way.
Or in this case,
Life
death.
finds a way.
Death finds a way. They wanted to fight.
You think they would have chose the DNA from different creatures more carefully?
Yeah.
for like less aggressiveness stuff and stuff like that.
Well, I don't think they considered it for when they put the human DNA in there. They didn't have a chance. Like, if they could have, they probably would have just done something simple. But because they already had that weird creature on hand, that's what they spliced it with.
I mean, even with those weird creatures, though, they could have chose something that's less aggressive creatures.
Yeah, I think they were aiming for certain...
They're trying to get different
chemicals
proteins
and
and stuff, aren't they?
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, little blob creatures.
There was a list of
Should
the
be
creatures.
defanged.
I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah. It was only some of them too. I think actually I've changed my mind again. I think my favourite scene might be
She definitely
when
is female.
when she gets attacked and then she just turns completely fucking cold and is like, "Yes, I'm cutting your tail off," and just like absolutely like her eyes are just dead, and you can tell obviously she's had a fucked up childhood, but she just straps her down, gives her a needle, listens to her scream, cuts off her tail, like strips her naked, as in like, you're not human anymore, you're an animal, you're an experiment, you're nothing kind of thing. And then, you know, obviously the husband comes home and is all like, "Aw."
I know. He flipped so hard.
Yeah.
He went from like, this is just an experiment to, I've got feelings for you, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, that's why I think
And
that
then
she
he
could do
fucking
something to him.
Complains to the wife about her treating it like an experiment.
She literally says, "It tried to kill me."
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah, but why'd you
"So you took off her dress?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
get it.
this movie would have done, or like, it would have been better with more time. Like, put in more little things to
Should
make
have been a
everything-
series.
A series, like even a
Yeah.
small series. Make it do the either build up their relationship, showing it, or it's doing like a pheromone thing to him.
I think it definitely did something.
And the
I just
woman
don't
going
know what.
cold, it kind of seems quick, but obviously she's back at her old house. She's picking up on all that.
And
all
she
them
could
vibes
see
again.
her husband and the thing getting closer.
Yeah.
Like, from the minute they embrace each other on the roof, the wife is like,
And the pictures as well.
"Yeah." She's like, "Where are the pictures of me?" And it's like hissing and runs away from her. Like, "Fuck you, mum. I
then
want to
wait, there
fuck
was
dad."
there was pictures of her.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was pictures of it.
and that's what was sad, I think, at the end. Why she felt a bit bad, because she's like, "Oh man, there were pictures of me."
Yeah, all those little parts are just like they are little parts to explain everything, but it probably would have been better as a series, even just a bit longer.
It had the makings to be really good, but for some reason it just misses the mark for most of it.
Well, she's got a second chance.
True.
Hopefully she doesn't sleep with this one.
Hopefully, this one doesn't sleep with her.
I wonder what it'll look like.
It just becomes her, like
I'd
eventually.
say it'd be more humanoid.
Yeah.
It'd have to be more humanoid. You'd really want to hope so, anyway.
Hopefully the eyes are in the front of the head from the get-go.
Ah,
No, I want them in the back.
it could be like a cool comedy where it goes out into the world,
Oh my god.
like
Trying
Blast
to
from
get
the
a job.
Past.
I was trying to work out how long it had
We
been.
could have Brendan Fraser play it.
You know how like she gets injured by it, right? And she's
Yeah.
got that cut on her head. At the end, when she's like fucking 7 or 8 months pregnant, her cut's only just kind of healing. She's got a little bit of a little
That's
remainder of
because
the
it's
cut
growing
there.
fast.
I'd
Isn't
say
it?
it's
Yeah, I
going
know,
fast.
but it makes me wonder how long, because like she looks like she's literally about to just pop. Also,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to
why
know how
it's
much
scary.
money she got.
In the millions.
Probably.
I'd say a fair fucking...
She signed
Big
that thing
chunk.
so fast.
It's probably just like.
Well, she can't exactly go to the hospital with it.
Well, you could. You could be like, I had sex with a weird hobo in an alley, and now that was 4 days ago, and I'm just wondering what's going on.
Like, what's this about?
Yeah,
That reminds me of a movie I watched the other day.
Uh-huh.
about hobos.
Sleeping
No.
with hobos and getting pregnant in 4 days.
What did you
Back to
Google?
the Hobos 5.
There's a movie. This girl sleeps with her boyfriend for the first time, and she has the baby the next day, and they go around killing things.
That sounds familiar.
That's
Rach-
just the story of
I
Christ.
think Rachel told you guys to watch it actually.
Oh, well, fuck. It was it called like Switches or something?
It was
Wait,
backdoor hobos.
Snatches.
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 Yes.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Wow, spoilers. We have not watched it. It's okay, Rachel. We don't have to watch it now.
We already know the plot twist. Fucking hobos.
Ugh,
Alright, we're going to get to the rating.
we are
Everyone, anything else to say? Forever hold your pieces.
holding them.
Okay.
Wait, I do want to point out. It's Steve Irwin to Adrian, not Steve Irwin. Adrian Brody got Steve Irwin, and that's very sad.
Yeah. That was so bad at the end, how she hesitates for a split second and he's like, psych, but your husband's dead.
That creature is a real piece of shit when you think about it. Wait, what actual animal traits did it get? That was all human, right?
Yeah, it was a cunt.
It was her, and she was a dick. She had some issues, man.
You're right.
I did like when she hit her with the shovel. I was like, yeah, she's mean. But then she literally snapped and she goes back to trying to be a mother to it. She's like, Tran, come here, baby, come on. And it's like,
yeah, just
do you remember
like
yesterday? Fuck hell. Fuck hell. Fuck hell.
Fuck her.
No, fuck hell.
Okay. So what's critical?
Yeah, we got to rate this thing. It's hard because it's interesting.
I wish it was longer.
Yeah.
Series, but then that argument could be used for a lot of things.
Yeah, but you can still use it here. We'll accept it.
No, because they did touch on like all the little things. Do you know what I mean? Things that people would have missed, and I probably missed a bunch of things in it.
We'll watch it again and again.
No, I'm good.
It's my pick this week. The romance is just so suitable for Valentine's Day.
Well, it's pretty good. There's a lot of love, a lot of hate.
Has its ups and downs.
It's good. Wow.
It's ins and outs.
You're stretching a bit there.
Hey, look, how many couples can get past infidelity? It's true love.
Wait, what?
I don't think they really got past it.
Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think they actually got past
I
it.
think they did.
I think
Nah, because at the end she's pissed, and he says, "It's something about like we don't have to worry about us or some shit." Like he kind of knew that he fucked up huge, and it was like we're not going to worry about us right now. We're going to take care of this.
Also, when she pulls him out of the lake, she's got a decision to make. She's like, "Do I try and bring him with me, or do I run?" And she's like, "Yeah, see ya," and
That's
she takes
most
off.
people.
I would never leave Kane, mostly because I can't run, but also because I love him.
Yeah, no, a lot of people would run.
I'll stay
He looked
with
like
you,
he was dead anyway.
my little swamp creature.
Well, he did basically freeze death for a little bit.
Yeah, but he got better.
He got better.
It got better.
All right, critical.
Critical. All right.
All right.
It's been so long since we've done this, so we've got to try and
So
like
it's out of 7.
we've got to get back. Got to get back in that
7's
rhythm.
the minimum.
So
7 the maximum.
it is better than average.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
don't
higher than
argue that.
2.5. It does a lot right, even if there's some stuff you don't really like.
Like, you don't want to see.
No, you want to see. If anything, they should have showed more. More.
Look, I think this has to be a 3. I wanted to give it 3.5, but I feel that I can't.
Was no. All right, we'll go through the list. The acting is good.
Yeah.
For
I don't know.
Adrian Brody, that's like his best job ever.
I will say I don't know if they want to go. What do you call it? Makeup or design? His
Yeah.
hair and his brother's hair was killing me.
That's just what they look like.
Nah.
Yeah, no, that's them.
Why are they like these weird old edgy scientists?
Because it's just what they are.
Look, 2009 was a weird year, but that killed me. But effects,
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. There was only 2 or 3 parts where I was like, ew.
the CGI like rat scenes, or
Yeah, anything proper CGI. So, like, when she was hanging from the rafters and then she jumps down and her legs look fake as fuck. The cat looked a bit fake and something else looked fake.
The cat was not CGI.
No.
Is that a weird
When
thing?
they
If you're
kill
like
it-
the cat looked fake and they're like it was real.
Yeah,
Do
we
you still
actually
deduct the
stabbed
point?
it. The cat was real. We
But it
necked it with a little syringe. That was all like, just completely
Organic.
Yeah, I was going to say organic, and I'm like, why? Why is that my word of the week?
Organic produce.
I've said organic every day for about 6 days.
Stop saying
can't sit
organic.
up. This movie just felt so organic.
That's my pet peeve when people use words that they don't usually use. Fucking guy I work with uses facetious.
Facetious.
Facetious. I want to hit him every time.
Do it.
When you learn like a big word and you start chucking into dumbass
In fact,
sentences.
I'm going to tell him tomorrow.
That's
Like,
actually
tomorrow, Aaron, you should march right up to him and punch him in the back of the head.
No more facetious.
No, you get him to listen to this. You're like, hey, you should listen to this podcast. It's pretty funny. And then it gets all the way to here, and he's like, fuck.
That's me.
So facetious.
What's his name? Out him.
Nah. I'm good.
He'll tell us off air. We know who you are.
I have no problems with him, but that word, I hate it.
Yeah, but that's an 8 out of 10 problem.
It's not. All
He's
right.
such a nice guy, but
He uses the word
Look,
facetious.
I'm gonna
Now
go,
he's a 2.
I'm going to go 3.5.
3.5.
that's how I like. Here's the thing.
But I kind of want to go 3.7.
You're not 3 point fucking anything.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's critically, it's quite solid.
He's just gonna fuck that 7.
I'm really torn
The
because
story is interesting. The
Is
effects are
there-
good. The acting is good. Like the cast is, everything is
Is there things that I would have to detract points for? Because I can't think of them.
like only like little
Basically
things.
a 5.
I would
Well-
end you.
Where? Like, tell me where to deduct points because I do want to go higher. I do feel like it deserves a bit higher.
The ending and the
ending.
death in general, like just basically the last like 20 minutes of the film were a little bit rushed and weird feeling. And I do kind of wonder if they were going to go in a different direction and then something happened. I don't know. So anytime a movie's not got a good ending for me, I basically take a point off.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of little things that all add up, but it's not quite worth a point. But then when the ending's not good, I'm like, nah, fuck you. You lose a point.
Ending is important to me, but I don't know if I can go to...
Like a whole point for
I
the
can't
ending.
drop it to 3.
No, but that's going with all the other little things as well.
But what is
Like,
the other little things?
Well, I don't like the CGI.
I thought the CGI was fine, like especially for 11 years ago. Like I know it's
I didn't watch 11 years ago. I watched it last night.
And you watched it 11
Should
years
be.
ago.
Well, yeah, I did.
all right.
actually.
You want? Yeah, fine.
No, I was being a dick, but
You're right, dick.
Oh my god, females.
I'll splice
Children.
your dick. Is that what you
Shut
want?
the fuck up.
Jesus.
Just start throwing different animals at it.
Do you know what it makes me think of? How like Japanese people cut the little hot dogs so they look like octopuses. Anyway, it's fine.
That's fucked
You're
up.
thinking slice, not splice.
Yay!
And people do that.
Yeah, I know. So
Why do you know that?
Because she's a weirdo and knows all weird as shit.
yeah.
I think he's got something against you.
I know. Like, he's got an actual problem with me. I think it's because I made him leave when I got dressed today.
So upset.
It's bitter.
Come on, convince me, because I'm gonna go 4.
No! Yeah.
Like, no, but I'm picturing he just walks in, you're naked, you're like, can you leave? I've got to get dressed. And he's angry.
Fuck! Just leaves. Punches the fucking wall on the way out.
Alright. I'll give this thing, I don't know, 3.5, 3.25. 3.5.
Actually, do you know what?
The ending shit me.
Considering I watched this when it first came out and I liked it enough and I've always remembered it and I've like recommended it to people over the years and I watched it last night and I still like it. It's weird. I feel like it's got a lot of issues, but when it comes down to it, I'm like, would I watch this again? Yeah, probably. Would I tell people to watch it? Yeah, probably.
That can't affect your... What's it call it?
Critical.
The critical.
Critical.
Score,
Yeah,
though.
I know, but
But see,
I guess it's stayed with me in a way, so it must be good.
but that's why I was asking you the questions of story, acting,
Yeah.
sound, all that stuff, and all of them are really good.
Shit.
You kind of just like the story didn't derail; it was still the story at the end.
Didn't have
Yeah.
enough, like, impactful music. The score was
There's
terrible.
only one scene of the
Hmm.
music. No, sorry, there's two. There's the one he
dance.
turns up,
Oh, yeah.
and
the
The dance scene.
no, at the beginning they're listening to they're just sitting there listening to this. It's like a weird song just playing on their computers, and I can't remember the scene, but it was so out of place. But then there
that
was
the one-
weird music throughout the whole movie.
Is that the one where he's hitting the wall? And she's
No, I know
saying
that
stop?
actually quite a few music scenes in the movie.
It didn't feel that way. There was no memorable music. I don't even remember what played when they danced.
It was like an old one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't
Like
remember
an old
the
dance
music.
tune.
I just know it was there.
No, it...
Actually, if anything, you know the music was there, so it stood out like in some way or another.
No. Like, I'm talking about the score, not just the music. Like,
That
They
score
didn't
is harder
set-
because score more sets a tone of feeling.
yeah, I know, it didn't do that at all.
Yeah, I actually got to
Like,
agree there.
But I did get enough just by the visuals.
Hmm.
Awkwardness, uncomfortable.
Well, it's not like when they're having sex, it's just going to be like fucking blues bass comes in. It's like, bow, chick, bow, bow.
That's not what I
Why
mean.
not? That'd be great.
Set the tone.
No, it's hillbilly music.
But
Because
it's-
they're like,
why do they start essentially fucking? It's like,
Got the banjo going.
Because they're fucking incestuous.
yeah, that's what I meant. It's the Hills Have Eyes kind of music.
Oh my
Sweet
God.
home Alabama. Dun, 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 dun.
So what's your critical?
You ain't bringing me down. I'm staying strong on this. I'm going for.
You going 4.
I'm going for.
I'm going 3.
I feel like Kane's kind of convinced me.
You going 4?
You
think I'm
told you.
going-
You're going personal with the whole not liking it, but the story wasn't
Yeah, I
derailed.
know.
The acting was good.
I didn't like
The
the
effects-
acting.
All right, I'm.
If you don't have to like the acting, but it doesn't change the fact that it suited the characters. They were believable characters, and that's what acting is just trying to
No,
portray the
The only
character.
time I didn't feel right with the acting was the corporation manager
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the last scene.
Yeah.
That it just
That's
threw
the
me.
only part that kind of stands out, and that's
Yeah.
just the weird scene in general.
I also felt like his brother was a little bit weak. Like that character.
Brother was
Yeah.
a little weak.
He's
Yeah.
an extra.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna
All right,
go
you
for.
convinced me.
I'm gonna go for.
3.75.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm 4.
Damn it. Yeah, no.
Like personal is one thing, but critical, it did everything. Like
You're just overwhelmed with emotion right now. You're so fucking into this movie.
no, because I
Like,
really
kick your
want to go
foot.
3.75,
Problem.
but I got to round it up.
Get back in your corner.
I know, Kane. I want the
Can we- can-
0.25s.
Can
I
you stop
want-
distracting the female so she can actually make a decision, please?
I already said 4. If
Thank
you'd like
you.
to play it back and hear it
yes,
again.
yes, I would like that, please.
All right, Kane,
What?
play it back.
Play it back.
I ain't doing that. I'll derail this whole thing.
Yeah. Just so we can hear.
It's for Martin, not me.
We can start the re-taping of the podcast. We told you, she said it. Or we told you, you didn't say it.
You know I said it.
I'm just saying, like, that's how it will start.
If you just back me up, Martin has to say sorry.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
he will. He's not saying sorry even if he's wrong.
Look, the question is when are you two going to come over to the 7.5 side?
Oh my god, we're not adding 0.25.
I think we should.
Because
It's
then
not 2.5.
we would have to dedicate a whole podcast to changing all the scores.
No, we do it individually in our own time.
You're
No,
gonna
we'd have
try
to do
and
it
set
online.
homework.
We'd have to do it. We'd have to do it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Then we can argue with each other.
I do like arguing.
Wouldn't be much of an
It could be
argument
a
because
special.
you just get to choose what goes up 2.5 and what goes down 2.5. That's it.
Yeah, but
The
then
reason we can't
imagine-
do it together is because people can meta.
No, we'd have to do it together because imagine all the ones that are going to be even still, and we'll have to re-vote for what's above or below.
Or we just leave them.
We're going to have drinks and fights.
Drinks do sound
Fixing the list. That's going to take a whole episode.
Exactly.
good. Have
Well,
a few
until
drinks.
then,
and-
we're going to add shit to the list
Yeah.
and make it longer.
We'll get smashed.
Oh,
And then
actually,
smash
no.
each
Let's do
other. Wait, that's...
Aaron's not
anyway.
allowed to drink
Why?
because you get
Yeah.
weird.
Because you actually smash.
Actually, yeah, you're an actual problem.
Jesus!
Welcome
What the
to your
fuck?
intervention.
You'll fucking bash on me. I haven't
You
done
bash
shit.
on
When was the last
everyone.
time I drank?
New Year's.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
And
February now.
I was still standing upright.
I love that's your criteria for like good night of drinking.
Yeah, I
can
remember
stand.
everything.
When was the last time we all drank?
Wait, yeah, it was New Year's when you kept hitting me in the car.
together? Yeah. Tamara
Maybe.
was saying that
Like,
just
just
before.
punching me in the shoulder and stuff.
Ha! I remember that.
And
bit.
trying to push Tamara out of the car, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While it was running,
Yeah.
Yes. Well, driving, but
That sounds
I
like
was
an Aaron thing.
driving.
no, you were not driving.
So
Oh.
Tamara was
we
trying...
wouldn't be here having this conversation if you were driving.
Tamara felt uncomfortable because you were like leaning really hard against her and she didn't want to fall out of the car. So she tried to lock the door and you kept telling her she couldn't have it locked. And then you were making it like you were going to open the door and beat her out.
Was I joking?
We weren't sure. And then when I was
Are
like...
you kidding?
No, we were pretty sure. But you really wouldn't let her shut the door properly, like lock the door. And then
That's
if I was
funny.
like, what are you doing back there? You'd be like, shut up. So, yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, but you just said that you remembered being drunk.
I remember the night
Well, did you?
in the house.
He's remembering a different night.
In the house.
So you remember the part when you weren't too drunk?
How did I go from being
Oh,
not too
he
drunk?
kept having that
You
whiskey
drank
or whatever,
no, you
remember?
drank a lot at the end before
The
we
bourbon
left, like
stuff?
just before we left.
Whatever that smoky alcohol was, remember?
I
Yeah,
didn't drink
'cause
too
they
much of that.
started-
It wasn't too much of that.
You had like 3 of those.
That's
You
not
had
that much.
you had some drinks really quickly in concession out like
Yeah.
straight away.
Alright.
Either way. All right, what are the scores for critical?
Mine's
For
a
fuck-
I
3.
feel like you have spoken about this, you cunts.
We did.
Yeah. You're a menace to society.
I just won't drink then.
Yay. No.
No, it wasn't
No,
too
you
bad.
just need to keep it under 4 times the limit.
I didn't throw up. I was still standing upright. I don't know what you want from me.
It's probably because you're actually like drinking more water these days.
Oh, wait. Actually, it was kind of funny because when you got out of the car, you pretended you were going to like smash my door for some reason. No, you were pretending you were going to flip the car. Do you remember when he bent down and he was going like, ah, and trying to lift the car?
I don't remember that at all. Is it because your car's small?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were like, I'm going to get it. Ooh.
So dumb.
Anyway,
Look, at least I'm not an angry drunk.
Yeah, that's the good
you
side
just
of it.
make us angry.
You either make everyone else angry while being drunk.
Oh, God.
No.
What were the scores?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
wait.
all
I'm
gave
still
it a
waiting for you guys
4.
to give me the personals.
Oh, personal.
It's probably 4.
It's good. I recommend it. I'll go 3.5, I reckon.
Yeah, wrong person.
I've probably got a couple more watches of this left in me, I reckon.
And then just, you can't. You watch it twice more and you're like, well, that was a good run.
Like,
Never again.
you know, maybe in 5 years, someone brings up Splice and it's like, oh yeah, that was a weird movie, wasn't it?
Let's watch that again.
And like, as my mind starts, deteriorating, so I'll probably watch it more, maybe.
When we've got a kid, you're like, want to see Daddy's favorite movie? Watch it with the family.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Not with the son.
What the fuck?
With the daughter.
Only with a
maybe.
daughter.
We're
I
only
just can't
gonna
imagine
buy
you guys
some.
with a kid.
We're going to rent to buy.
It's a good option.
I've got one you can take then.
No, we're... it's
They want new.
technically- No, it's foster with the chance to adopt, but I call it rent to buy. And I don't think they're going to like that very much.
Yeah.
You used to do the same thing JV what is it? Radio Rentals does, right?
So, 4.
Yep.
Okay, Aaron. Before we get sidetracked again.
When you think of a word to describe this movie, do you think it's amazing? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's good? Do you like...
Idiotic.
It's not like a good or bad. It's weird.
I consider it like
Okay, so it's on a different spectrum.
it's
Yeah.
worth a watch, in my opinion.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
I think of Splice, I'm like, it's worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, worth a watch.
Like, if you took out the sex scenes,
You could probably...
it would be less weird.
Yeah.
But less good.
It's still weird, though.
Yeah.
Like,
No, then it's more like up my alley, like with the whole fixing the human genome.
oh my god.
Make us all into frog people.
I want to be
If
an
we live
elephant
forever
person.
and
Why?
have memories.
I don't know.
Do you mean like the lumpy ones?
The big nose trunks.
Elephant?
So you want to be an actual elephant? I thought you meant like the elephant man, and I'm like, why do you want that? But you just
You want the
try-
disease?
The one with the massive trunks. No, I'll give it a 3. No. Fuck. 3.5.
Oh shit. I really just pictured the elephant man, and now I can't get rid of it.
The elephant man with a big dick.
They don't call me the Elephant Man because I look like this.
He's like, this disease ain't all that bad. Hits the right spots.
Jesus Christ.
That's what she said. After being with the elephant man.
Oh my god. Stop. Did he have- Did he have a skin skirt?
I don't
The
think
Elephant
so.
Man?
No, I
No, he
don't
just
think
had
so.
a big forehead, didn't he?
I thought you were going to say something else.
A big foreskin.
Fucking weirdos. All right. So,
All right, I want to end this.
what do you think's better, Your Name or Splice?
Ooh, Splice.
What's your name?
Anime.
that anime one where they
What's the number? Like, what do they come at?
7.125.
they kept going into each other's bodies? Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so every
Actually,
time they
shit,
went to
no, I
sleep,
like
they
that
went
one.
into the other person's
Comet
body.
coming down, smashing.
That was good.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's better than this.
I'm
They're
really
good at different
torn.
ways.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like
I almost feel like I have more issues with Your Name, but I don't know if it's just because I'm not as used to watching anime as I am
Anime,
to
yeah.
weird shit.
I would
So-
say Your Name is well done for an anime.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best anime
But
type things I've seen.
I can show you something like whenever I think of an anime movie, like Perfect Blue always comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
Of just a really good that could be a movie. Kind of.
Okay.
But this one, like Your Name's good, but this one I feel like sticks.
I think it's
With
more
me.
unique or something.
It
There's something
wins in
about
unique
it.
or like easily,
Yeah.
which is weird because anime is usually unique.
I don't know.
It's actually kind of weird when you think about it. This is more like a plain. Your Name was more like a normal movie.
And this is more like an anime.
This is more like an anime. Like Splice is definitely more like an anime than a fucking movie. The fact someone gave them 30 million to make this.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. But they probably sold it like it's going to be like Species.
Adrian
Species
Which
Brody.
was
Well-
popular too, like fairly popular.
Adrian Brody read the script, saw he fucks an alien, and gave 30 million.
So I don't care if I get this money back. I just really want to fuck this alien.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, this
It
movie
will
was
be
shot
kind
in
of your daughter.
what's that? 43 days.
For it.
He's like, I know.
Yeah.
Here's an extra 5.
You see
He
that?
says,
This movie was shot
my
in
money.
43 days.
What?
That's a fucking fast
That
turnaround.
fucking
Yeah, no
explains
shit.
a lot.
That might explain why some of the things are a bit quick.
Wait, they made the 2 Dren actresses actually shave their heads? It's a bit rough. I hope some of that budget went to the baldies. It's hard to not have hair when you're a girl. And you're all wide in the mouth.
What's that?
Yeah, I
That
wonder,
explains a bit.
did you see that when you were reading the credits or no?
I thought I said like
Because I nearly was going to say to you, oh,
We
it's
should
your
actually say it.
favorite.
Guillermo del Toro is it? Is one of the
Yeah.
executive producers of this film.
Who's that again?
He did
A
Shape
lot
of
of weird
Water.
stuff.
He did Hellboy. A lot of weird shit. Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay, yep.
Pan's Labyrinth, that tells you right there.
Didn't we watch a
That's
movie?
a weird one. Yeah.
Didn't we watch a movie not long ago?
Yeah, we've watched several of his.
Oh
lately.
wait, what's that horror one? Wasn't that his? The horror one we watched in the cinemas.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I think that was him as well.
Yes.
Actually,
Ah,
I can just
Skin
click his
Skirt.
name.
Wait, someone's hair turned grey during the shoot because it was a grueling effort. Sorry, bitch, but if your hair goes grey in 40 days, you need to choose a different career.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's a weird one, too.
Pinocchio? What?
3 Below.
Oh, he did The Strain. I like The Strain.
The Strain was cool. Oh, I did Crimson Peak. I want you to see that.
The
I
Hobbit.
did The Hobbit?
This
Sorry,
guy's done a
I
lot of
just-
shit.
He did The Simpsons? Treehouse of Horror? What?
He did Blade 2. Blade 2 is fucking fantastic. All right, stop talking about Guillermo del Toro.
This is a new review on Guillermo del Toro.
Hey, we should do directors.
Nah.
Yeah.
We
review
should
them.
review reviewists.
Oh my god,
So we're
can we? Review them as human beings? It's like, used to work in the supermarket. We're like, fucking loser. 2 out of 10.
Oh, I never worked at a supermarket.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad about that.
So what's the total? What was it?
7.12.
7.125, 723.
7.123
Where's
for
the-
Plastic
I'm
Side.
getting it open again.
7.
I'm gonna have to go Splice.
Yeah,
Above
so am
Fiona.
I.
Fine.
7.125.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad. That's good.
Splice.
Alright,
Splice
Splice
up
up your
Splice?
life.
I already stuck
I
Splice
keep,
above your
stop
name.
that. I keep thinking it. Every time I want to make like a pun or something, I can just like, people of the world, spice up your life.
For fuck's sake.
I
That's
want
how,
to put this song to this trailer or something
that's
like
how
that.
you've got to end it, okay? Someone's got to sing that. But first, we're spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
All
Spin
right.
the wheel.
Spin
Go.
the wheel.
I hope
Spin
it's
the
Martin.
wheel.
Oh, shut up.
It's Martin.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
What's your movie?
Splice.
Christine.
Is that romantic?
It's the love between a man and a machine.
Does he fuck the car though? Because we said it had to have sex.
No, we said it had to have some kind of romantic connection,
Well, I
probably
said
based
there
on
had to
a
be
couple
sex.
of some sort.
It is.
I don't remember, so I can't say.
Look, we'll allow it.
We'll watch it and then judge it.
But if I don't feel like it's real love, then we've wasted a week. I don't know.
That's
There's really
that.
no consequences.
Poor you. Poor you. 'Cause
Why?
you
Hey,
don't have a
simple thing we
house.
can do is if we watch it and we feel like it wasn't it, then like another one can just be picked.
Bye, Martin. Until he gets a good one.
So that's it, Martin just picks forever.
What about a love between a man and his pet cemetery?
What the fuck?
Really? Alright, that is it.
A
So
boy in his
this-
truck?
That's it.
Does
That's
that
it.
say pet cemetery?
I can't remember. How do we end these things? So I'll go
You're
back to the
supposed to
list.
sing that Splice song.
We're not singing Splice.
Splice up your
Oh
life.
god, I'm out.
You know where you can find us. No, we already did that. Alright.
We're in.
You're supposed to let people
the
know.
suburb.
I did. I let them know to look down where it always is.
There's links and stuff. Please interact with us. Please tell us that our jokes went too far so we know.
No,
I
tell
like
us.
Kane's fifth point. Ask what everyone it up to.
I've told him about the typos in this for a year and he's like, nah. So I tried.
Fun facts or trivia, if there is any.
Like,
Should
look,
always be fun facts and trivia.
welcome to the NPC Mates Podcast. Heh. Like,
Alright, we're done. See you all next week.